fall back on later. So the scenario is this: anything you want graded to count towards the, in other words, if you have any outstanding things you need graded, need to be in your portfolio before next or by next Monday. Next Monday is the last day of classes. As I've told you before, there is no final per se, but if you look in this week's programs, it's one program, it's worth 30 points. So that's a little bit higher than normal. So my expectations are is that I'm going to help you get it started, but that you go in and tweak it, use the skills you've acquired over the semester to make it the best that you can do. You can use anything you want. You know, if you do research or however you want to submit it, that's fine with me. And by that I mean if you want to dig a little deeper to do something that you'd like to do or whatever, you can use that. I'm not going to. So in other words, I'm pulling out the rule that says you can't use anything that I haven't introduced. Okay, so you can do some research and make it just that much better or whatever. Of course, I'll be looking at things that should be there uh, and things like that. And so that'll be kind of the quasi final. So you will not have a final in this class, okay? You will not have a final. And then my expectations are is that I will have your grades posted sometime next week. Okay. I'm not one to linger around and that whole thing. I hope I can get them to you by no later than Thursday or Friday. You'll get your course grade, and then you'll have that if you need it to go on to a 4-year school or something like that. It'll already be posted. You'll have an idea what it is. Of course, I'm hoping that some of you stay and take the Java 2 in the fall with Dr. Alashimi. It's a great experience to work with him. He's a little different than I am. He's very knowledgeable. He has a doctorate in computer science, and he's all around good guy. And of course, you can always email me or that if you need anything. Although I am retiring after the summer semester, so if you need to get a hold of me, you still do that through ICC. Okay. So today I'd like us to get started on the project. I can give you some insight or starting point, but I don't want to restrict you to what I'm going to show you. Okay. So in other words, you can expand on if you have a better idea than what I'm going to present. That's you do what you want to do. Okay. So you should treat this like it's, here I've got a job. I need to build this program. Here's what people have done in the past. That's what we'll call me. What have you done in the past? But I want to do this. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you for a minute here. And if I can find the right thing I'm looking at here. All right. So let's see here. So you guys can see this, I'm assuming.
Yes.
All right. So what I've given you here, this is another little plus here. If your program can print, that would be a plus. So I showed you, here's a place that you can learn how to print from your program, okay, to a printer. Here's the program itself, okay. So Mrs. Quackenbush, a friend of mine, she not only did she buy the Rent-A-Wreck company, she also bought a beverage establishment. And the one she bought was the Green Dragon Inn. Now, if you're a Tolkien follower, you'll know that the Green Dragon Inn was the best inn in the Shire that hobbits used to or hobbits go to. And so basically that's what I called it. The minimum, you have to have a super class, a subclass, and probably an array of drinks would be nice. Okay. And we'll take a look at that. And then you can show your knowledge of user friendly and that. And again, your points will depend on, it'll be 30 points total. And that's, with your enhancements or whatever. I did give you a little another video. This is not me and you this time. This is some guy out on the internet, and it's a pretty good explanation of superclasses and subclasses. Uh, just don't forget that ours is a little bit different because he uses single letter or variable names and stuff. But if you can assimilate the information he gives, that's a good thing. This part here is an old one, so you don't need to worry about that. So it's all here. This is the last lesson. Again, everything by 5:10. I know that's cutting you guys a day short, but I think you can handle it. So, any questions? All right. So then I'm going to unstop sharing. And then we'll go ahead and go to our favorite program in the world, our little buddy here called NetBeans, of course. Again, don't think that NetBeans is the only thing you can write Java in. It's just one of many IDEs, integrated development environments, that you could write Java programs in. You can write Java programs in Eclipse, is another favorite of people. Visual Studio has a plugin, okay, that you can write it in. Okay, let's see here. We got something screwed up. There it is. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start the new project. And we go here. And let's see here. Let's make it the Green Dragon. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. And I don't want to light up all that. I was hoping it was going to be sunny today. It's just blah outside. And again, I don't care if you're not into adult beverages, let's put it that way. You can do a coffee shop. You could do a soda fountain, even though you probably, I don't know if you guys even know what a soda fountain is. Um, but things like that, okay? Anything that you're dispensing, it could be a smoothie king. I don't care if you're not into the whole Green Dragon beverage, adult beverage kind of scenario. Okay. And then this will be the Green Dragon. And today's date, we're already on May 4. And author. Okay, simple as that. Do, 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 do. Now, I'll explain some other stuff here. Okay, so you can make this as complex. Once we get to this point, um, we can go as abstract as we want. In other words, yesterday I was thinking, and I had another class, and I thought what we would do, all right, is have a super class called beverage, and then have several subclasses. Okay, like one for beers, and one for hard liquor, and one for soda, and that kind of thing. And it got really complicated really fast. And I'm almost regretting that I showed them how to do that. So today I'm going to keep it a little more constrained, and just have one subclass, one superclass. But know that once you have your superclass, you can instantiate as many subclasses, or you can not instantiate, but spawn as many subclasses off that as you want. In other words, I think I talked the other day about vehicles. If we make our superclass vehicle and we leave it very generic or very abstract, in other words, it's not detailed, we can create from that. We could create bicycles, motorcycles, cars, trucks, semis, any type of vehicle. So I kind of tried to do that with the other class, but then I realized when we got like into it that the time involved that we had together with them, that I had with them, we would never come to a consensus on what should be in what class even. So that takes a lot of planning, and I don't have that kind of time. So this was time that you guys would have to spend and decide, um, outside what I'm going to show you, how detailed you'd want to get your classes, um, that you're going to instantiate from eventually. Okay. One of the other rules that limits you is that you can only ex- expand from one class to the next to one other class. So the super class can only extend to one other class. You can't say, like, okay, I have a class of people and I have another one underneath it, and then I want to extend several different things. That doesn't work. You can't do that. You have to use a different method. So yeah, so just kind of a, so here's our basic where we're going to put a menu or something like that. And then we're going to go ahead and create a new a class. And I'm just going to click on that, call this, why not, beverage. And then go back over to the Green Dragon and copy my head internal documentation. Paste it in and change it up. Control C there. And then we'll just come over here. Control V here. This becomes beverage. And change this to a I'll make this extend here. And get rid of that. Come down here, pop that in, and save everything. All right. So now we need things, excuse me, that beverages have. Okay. And of course, I'm thinking here on adult beverages. So I'm going to do this. I think I'll do private. All my drinks have a name. So I'm going to just say drink name, right? And this is just, and I'm going to say, what does the green dragon call its drink? Okay. And then, okay, what kind of drink is it? Well, we're going to have a set different types of drink. So let's say we have H for hard liquor. Okay. Then we could have a B for brew, like a beer or ales. And then we could have an S for soft drink. Um, we could even do a C for coffee, and possibly maybe even um, well, we'll just use C for coffee or tea. I think that why not do it this way? And teas, how's that? And then okay, so public, and then no, that's private. I'm sorry, private string. Um, what is the base ingredient? Okay, so we're going to say base, like is it liquor? Is it a beer type? Is it a soda type? Is it a coffee type? Or is it a tea? Something like that. So an example would be vodka, Coke, um, I don't know, Colombian or just coffee, I guess. Um, oh, I don't know. Oolong. Isn't that it? Is it spelled like that? I think oolong tea or something like that. And then we can have, I'm going to call that base one. I have base there. I think I'm going to make it base one. And then we'll have base two. And we can have additional liquors. So could be NA. NA just means it's not applicable. In other words, if it doesn't have a second base, then we don't need to worry about it. And we could have private int amount base one. And that would be an ounce in ounces. Okay. And then we could do int amount of base two in ounces. So if it's a beer or something, it'd probably be 12 ounces or 16 ounces. If it's coffee, it could be, if it's a cup of coffee, it's 8 ounces. Things like that. It could be 32-ounce soft drink. whatever we want. And then we got private. How about mix one? Oops, sorry about that. String mix one. So this will be an ingredient. So this would be, and again, if it's applicable, and we would have a second one too, maybe. So like if you were making a mixed drink and you had vodka for your base, your mix would be orange juice, and you would have a, what do you call it, a screwdriver or something like that. Now, some mixed drinks have two types of liqueurs and a different mix. So we'll just have a mix two. And this would be a little mix. And once again, if applicable. And then we could have, oh, I think I know, private string, some type of garnish. So like a garnish would be like in a, Bloody Marys usually have like a lime wedge or a pickle, or they always have something sticking out of them. You've seen in mixed drinks, even if you've never drank one, you've seen them on TV where they have like pineapple hanging over the side or something to that effect. So I think that's a good list. Okay. And then we need our first constructor, right? And of course, in a super class like this, my constructor is probably just going to be public beverage. Okay. Let me pause for a moment here. I'll be right back while you guys make sure. Okay. Can you guys hear me again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because I yanked my headset, got yanked out of the so hopefully it's still recording this. Okay, so there's your super class. Okay. So that's all you need for that. Oh, no, it isn't. Let's go ahead and let's see here. Trying to think. Green Dragon. Looking for something here. Always have to find. That's not what I want. I'm missing something here. Okay. That's what I'm looking for here. And that's my recording from. All right. So now let's go ahead and create another class. And let's call it we'll just call it drink, I think. And I believe I still have what we pasted in before. Control V that in. Get rid of one of those. And get rid of one of these down here. Oops. I want to get rid of that. Oh, much better. Okay, so then this will be drink in here. And then this will be a sub child class of the parent or super. Okay, so now the things that we have here are specific to the green dragon when we're going to go ahead and sell stuff. Was my idea here. Oh, there goes the area or the civil defense. Tornado warnings are going off on Tuesday, the first Tuesday of the month. Okay, so something a drink would have at the, we need a price. So how about private double price? And then I keep wanting to put public in. I'm gonna get glass type like that. What kind of glass do we use? Is it a shot glass? Is it a cocktail glass? Is it a tumbler or tall glass? Or is it a beer mug? Or no glass at all, like if it was a beer or something, or it remained in the bottle, we just make that none. Okay. And then, let's see, this has to be about a Boolean and make it is happy. And that's just basically a purchase during happy hour. So we can discount the price there. What else did we want? Oh, I know. We can make a private Boolean is alcoholic. There it goes again. Let's see if I can find anything else I got here. I think that'll be okay. And then we'll need our constructor here. And it'll be public drink. And then let's go ahead and put uh, our setters and getters. And these are also known as mutators and accessors. Okay, just so you know that in some books, don't get confused, they're the same thing, okay? Your book uses set or not your book, the NetBeans calls them setters and getters, okay? And so then we can just right click here and go ahead and insert our code. Go down to setters and getters, click up here, and just create them going down here. And we can clean them up here. Just again, this is my own belief that it's just best that these are lined up like this because I like them to be one over the other. And I'm going to change the is alcohol here to get there. This one's already set is, and that's fine. Like that. All right. So we got that. And then this, we always have to, so then this will extend beverage here. And once we extend it, we need to put our super in here like that. So now it can see our beverage class. Okay. Again, part of it is because they're in the same package here, but we still need to connect them in a way. So we can do that. Let's go back to beverage. Let's save this. Go back to beverage for a minute. And let's do our extenders or our accessors or mutators, whatever you want to call them. It doesn't matter to me. So this will be setters and getters. Looks good. And once again, we'll right click here. Insert code. Of course, this time we'll have a lot more. And again, this has to do with control. Who's going to control what is used um, when we uh, do our point of sale? Okay? What is going to be used? So again, was this written in stone somewhere? No, I just made them up, just like you can make them up. If you don't like this, and again, if you're going to do coffee or something, you'll figure out some other way to do it. You know, where if you have coffees, you might have lattes, or you could have espresso drinks. However you want to do it. I mean, it should be a work that's worth 30 points. Let's clarify that, okay? If you're just doing what I do in class today, that's not what I have in mind for 30 points. You need to expand this a lot more to get 30 points. Okay, so we have that and all this. Whoops, we need to save them and make sure our drink one is saved. And it is. Okay, looks pretty good. And so now we can jump back over to the green dragon, okay, for a little bit. And just let's do a test here where we create our first drink, okay? And so I can say, I want to create a drink and I'll call it my drink one or, uh, yeah, why not? My drink one is assign the value of a new drink. Okay. And again, I'm not using a parameterized constructor. So this is all I need right now. I'm not sending back any info. But the real test is now when I type in my drink one and hit the period. Eventually, here, my computer is, I don't know what's going on. This is a very fast computer, but this program really slows it down. And maybe it's the install I did or whatever, but geez, there we go. And I'm looking for the sets, right? What do I have in my sets? I should not only see the sets from the drink, I should also see the sets from the beverage. And so I'm going to, what do I got here? Isn't there a set name somewhere? What do I call that thing? Oh, set drink name. That's why, Doug. So here we go. Here's set drink name. And I can hard code something in there. Again, this isn't user friendly. This is just a test anyway. So I think I'll create a screwdriver. Okay, so we'll just call it screwdriver. And if you don't know, that's all a screwdriver is vodka and orange juice. So my drink one dot type. So it'll be set type. I thought. Oh, set drink type. And I want it to be I know it's a char and it's an H for hard liquor. And again, we'll have somewhere in here you would need where you determine that they can only put in certain letters in there for the type of drink. And this will be set, and this will be base one, I guess. And it'll be vodka. And then my drink set base two, and we can just put N/A here. There's no additional alcohol. And again, I don't have to do them all. Depends on what I'm building. Okay. So I could even skip base 2 if I wanted to. I could just do this and say there wasn't any base 2. So now I just have my drink 1 dot set mix 1. This will be orange juice. Okay. And then let's see what I need some other stuff. Okay, set. Let's see, drink type, drink garnish, drink glass type, alcohol. Okay, so we got a bunch to do yet. So I'll do set glass type. And this is a tumbler. And I'm using char for that. My drink 1 dot set. And garnish will be orange slice. Thought of another one I should put in here. Okay, we got an error there, is happy. So this is a set. And is alcohol true? And drink type data base, when amount and base. Oh, I forgot amount of base. So base 1 will be in ounces, we'll put 2. So that's like 2 shots. And then set. Mix 1, set price. Is alcoholic. We did already. We did that. We did that. So now I just need price, I think. And we'll make it 3. Okay. We need to go back to, let's see, was it drink? I think I had a set right here. This is happy, and let's make a get is happy. I noticed that. Okay. Back to, make sure you save that. Back to Green Dragon here, and then so we have our drink. And so now we can do our system.out.print. Okay. Printf. Excuse me. And then we can just do drink. The slash S. I'm sorry. Oh, I forgot my tab. Geez, Doug. Okay. So I want a slash T drink :%. And that is an S slash N. And then we'll do slash T. And we'll do type. And that'll be a %. C/N, window/T, um, base 1 will be a percent S/N, and then set mix. Okay, so /T mix 1 will be percent S/N. I'm going to go underneath right there. Oops. Let's just put it right here. Hit enter. There we go. Okay, and then this will be /T amount base 1. And that'll be a percent D/N. And then our mix will be, so maybe I should move this so this doesn't get confusing. I'm going to move this up here so that they're in order. Okay, amount of mix, amount of base 2. So where did I move that to? Or did it disappear? Damn it. There. Amount of base 1. Amount of base 1. So now I'm on the mix. Okay, got that. And then the glass type. /T glass percent C/N. And then garnish /T garnish percent S/N. And then we should have a /T for the price, and then price, and then it'll be $sign percent sign 0.2F/N, like that. And then we should come out here, comma, enter. And then we need all of our my drink 1 dot get drink name. And then my drink 1 dot get drink type. Then my drink 1 dot get base 1. And my drink 1 get amount base 1. And then my drink 1 dot get glass type. My drink 1 dot get garnish. Did I put mix in? What happened there? Hang on. I missed mix is what I missed. I think. Let's see. We got drink. We got drink type. I got base 1. I got amount of base 1. I'm missing mix. So my drink 1 dot get mix 1. Okay, and then we come back down here. So we got get mix 1, then we have glass type, and now we need garnish. And then finally, price. So now if I run that, hopefully it won't crash. And there we go. So we have a screwdriver. It's hard liquor. It's vodka. Amount of base 1, we get 2 ounces. And then orange juice is our mix. It's in a tumbler. Orange slice, and it's $3. Okay. Does everybody's do that? Nobody's does that?
I'm finishing up typing the last few.
I thought everybody fell asleep. I'm kidding. I'll put a little divider up here. I'll give you a couple more seconds here or that to. Okay, let's try to do it. Okay. Let's jump down here and see if we can try something we haven't tried yet. Let's try a drink and then a set of brackets or braces. No brackets, yeah. And it's equal to a new drink. And let's make 5 of them. And it isn't screaming at me. So now I should be able to do our drink 0 is equal to a, let's make it more, hang on a second. Our drink 0. Oh, I need, that ain't what I want. I want this, don't I? Dot, let's see if it comes up. It does. And let's make it a martini. And then our drink 0. That's that drink type. Should be a H for hard. And then So what did I just do there? What did I just create? Nobody knows.
Is it a dirty martini?
No, I meant in Java. No, I meant in Java. What did I create?
Never mind.
No, that's funny though. Oh gosh, that's funny. That's right. That's all right. That's pretty cool. Let's go with 3 ounces. Nobody knows what this thing is that I'm doing
Nope.
here. What's
Nope.
different? You don't know what this is? You guys better know what this is.
You're creating something called our drink. That's all I got. So
Yeah, it's our drink, but what is it in Java? Is it a normal variable? How many our drinks can I create?
5.
Yeah. So it's what? What are these things called that have subscripts and are elements and I'd make it 1 because I didn't think I made that. How about this? What if I go here? So now I could create an array of drinks instead of doing them one at a time like this, where I'd have to have variables for each one of my drink. So I'd have to have my drink 2, my drink 3, now I can just say our drink, and I would have our drink 0, our drink 1, 2, 3, but using a subscript where I could put them in a 4 next loop. Okay. So I got that. I got that. I never did put is alcoholic up in this one. So I'm going to do that here. Of course, it is alcoholic. Oops, 1. No, that was 0. That was right. Excuse me. Points set. Oh, I got out drink. No wonder it isn't working. Yeah, you guys should have recognized that this is an array, unless you just weren't selling. And then doesn't need a mix. And ooh, I should add martini glasses, but I'll make it a cocktail glass. So our drink 0, set glass type. We'll make it a cocktail glass. And garnish. And that'll be a olive. And you could put olive and onion if you want. Oh no, that would make it a different drink then. And then price. What happened there? Oops. I don't know, it should be double quotes. And that'll be set price. And I'm going to make this 4.00. Okay. Once again, I'm going to give you a minute. What do I got going down here? Did I whack out my... Huh. I don't know what happened here. Still missing. There's that one. Where's my other one for the class? Must be out. Well, that's crazy. Oh, now it shows up. Okay. So there is one that's an array. And of course, I could have 20 drinks or whatever I wanted. And now to print them, I could have a set or a 4next loop. And then also I could have a 4next loop to go ahead and put this information in, which would be the next step, because you're not going to do this every time. You know, you could also save this. You could do a lot of things with it. But for somebody to use right now, the person using the thing couldn't do a, what do I got here? Exception main, dragon. Error occurred while executing this line. 43. Huh. What happened here? Our drink. Oh. What's wrong there? Did I not unbalance read right? Hint. Unbalanced. Drink. Do I have to, let's see here. Doesn't like that either. Drink cannot be converted to a drink. Well, that's crazy. Got that. Oh. So I put 5 in there. But then it says it's unbalanced. So why do I need to instantiate that? Hang on. And then you got to initialize. Oh, crap. Yeah. New student 1. Okay. So if I go there, then I have to do drink. Student is a new student. Okay, and then 01 is a new. There's an additional step here, I believe. Set to drink, new drink. is equal to a new I don't know why it would have to do that. Hang on. New student. New drink. Doesn't like that. Drink. Got something goofy here. New student. New drink. Okay. So if I just say drink, is that or drink? Okay. And then that. And then okay. So then if I do that, still crashing. Line 44. I don't see the. Sets and gets. That doesn't make any sense. So if I create that, and then I say, oh, here, okay. So then once I set that, then I can do hard drink. Zero is equal to a new drink. Oops. And save it. I always hate this part. Let's see if we can get by it this time. There we go. All right, so you got some extra steps here when we're doing an array of objects. And I'll bet you that I can move this back up here. Let me try something. Okay, so that works. So I just missing this line right here is what I was missing. So this is okay. And then Okay. So I think that's enough for today. I introduced you to the super, oh, why am I getting an error now? Oh. My super class, and then my subclass or child class. And then we instantiated or created 2 drinks. One is just a drink by itself. The other one is an array of drinks. So I could print that out by just doing the same thing we did here, just replacing, putting our drink with our sub. And of course, we could do that with a 4 next loop too if I had multiple drinks. So that's my song and dance for today. I'm going to stop sharing and stop recording.